Hear that? That's the sound of busy. To a restaurant, all that shouting and banging might as well be a symphony. It means the long days and longer nights are paying off. Sure, it's noisy, but there's a worse sound. This, not busy. Busy means business, which is why Toast gives restaurants the tools and tech they need to help them perform under pressure. Sounds pretty good, right? Toast, built for busy.
Good evening, everyone. We're at beautiful John Burch Park, sun-drenched right at the moment, as the Waseca Bluejays are concluding their infield. We're in Section 2 AA baseball tournament action. Of course, this is a double elimination tournament starting now. The team that does not win this is not over for the season, but you don't want to get kicked to the elimination bracket this early, believe me. You want to stay in the winner's bracket as long as you possibly can. The Cannon Falls Bombers are the number 1 seed in this tournament. That's right. The other coaches all went, I think they went by QRF, if I remember right. And I thought I brought that bracket with me. Just got to find it in my pocket. There it is. To tell you what seed the Waseca Bluejays are, they were the number 9 seed. Or no, they were the number 8 seed. They beat the 9 seed, Minnesota Valley Lutheran. They have such teeny tiny little fonts in this thing, this bracket. I mean, you got to have a 14-year-old's eyes to see some of this stuff. Anyway, the Waseca Bluejays playing here today at Cannon Falls. The Cannon Falls Bombers, 15-5 on the season, are the number 8 in QRF quality ratings formula in the state in Class 2A. The Waseca Bluejays rank number 60 in the state. There are 115 schools in Class AA. The Bluejays come into this game with a record of 8-12. Gordy Kosfeld here at John Burch Park, looking forward to bringing you some Section 2 AA baseball on a very warm evening. My, oh my, it's about 91 degrees.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
The blue and gold clad Waseca Bluejay coaches, including the legendary Tink Larson, are at home plate. Speaking of legends, Bucky Lindo is now a legend here in Cannon Falls. He's the head coach of the Bombers. He and his co-captains are also at home plate, along with the 2 umpires who are wearing blue tops today with their gray pants. The Blue Jays in blue uniforms with gold trim. The Blue Jays have their Blue Jay logo on the front of their blue caps with blue bills. That's why they're the Blue Jays. They got white pants and, of course, white pants for the Bombers as well. Black numerals with white trim, and it says Bombers across the front of their uniforms. They have white caps with a CF logo on the front and black bills on those caps. I lied to you earlier. I just checked. The temperature on my car said it was 91 when I pulled up. The temperature says here in Cannon Falls, it says under cloudy skies, and frankly, it's not cloudy. I would say partly cloudy. We have a temperature reading currently of 87
Discover
degrees.
the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond, You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond. Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their like-magic nationwide parts locator. New and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires. 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-thru recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
Join Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork. Lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate. A policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
Yep, there's a good crowd on hand here. Of course, Waseca is not all that far away. And they brought some folks, and as usual, Cannon Falls community comes out in force when they have home games here at beautiful John Burch Park, and why not, what a gorgeous facility they have. They're getting prepared for the state tournament in a couple of years here. Made some major quality improvements. Had to redo the brick of the limestone wall down the right field line. They redid all of that last year, put new railings all the way down the right field line. Likewise, the left field line, they extended. They have another concession stand. It's going to be at the state tournament anyway, above the home dugout, the Cannon Falls Bomber third base dugout. And, of course, down the first base dugout is a deck with a concession stand there. That's the one they currently use for the high school games. And they're going to have lots of seating outside. I'm sure they're going to have some tables with some umbrellas and all that good stuff on the decks when the state tournament goes. Oh, man, I can smell those burgers they're grilling way up here. Yeah. So if you're in the neighborhood, folks, even if you're not a baseball fan, stop by and get yourself some vittles. They got a really good deal on, I did look at the prices. I can't remember what it was, but it was some kind of a burger basket deal it's a pretty good deal. So swing on by John Burch Park. Now you'll have to pay to get in, so you got to add that to your meal cost if you're only coming by for a meal. As they're going over the ground rules right now here at John Burch Park, where it is 373 feet straightaway center field, 312 down the right field line. I can't see the left field corner, but I think it's, pardon? 290. It's 290, but it's extended probably to, I don't know, what do you think, 20 feet? Something like that. It's even with the John Burch Park scoreboard, and I've never had a tape measure it myself. I'm just eyeballing it here. As the Blue Jay pitcher is warming up in the pen behind the outfield fence. And we're just about ready for baseball Section 2 AA. Again, the double elimination tournament begins today. The Bombers with the number 1 seed got a bye. This is their first game in the tournament.
Fire up the grill and celebrate Memorial Day with hot deals at Cashwise Foods. Stock up and save on Four Brothers Signature Smokehouse Premium Fresh Mega Bratwurst Links. Just $3 for $5. Perfect for your backyard barbecue. Add a sweet touch with Driscoll Strawberries, 2 for $5. And don't forget a summer favorite sweet corn, only 5 for $3. Kick off summer with fresh flavors and unbeatable savings at Cashwise.
From the Cashwise Foods.
In business, time is money. Grinnell Mutual and Vasa Spring Garden Mutual Business Insurance is designed to get you back in business as soon as possible after a loss. Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company and Vasa Spring Garden Mutual offers many specialized coverage sure to fit your unique insurance needs. Call to review your coverages and get a competitive quote. Call Mark Schoquist or Tanner Carlson at the Nelson Insurance Agency today in Cannon Falls. 507-263-3812.
Well, they're introducing the Waseca Blue Jays to the crowd here. We will give you the Waseca starting lineup. Leading off, playing center field, will be leading off and playing shortstop will be Owen Honstead. The second baseman, Logan Rieger, will bat second. Batting third is Kellen Klinger, the catcher. The first baseman bats cleanup, Avery Wetzel. Designated hitter is Jaden Schaefer. He is batting for the... Let's see, I'm trying to read my writing here. He's batting for the third baseman, who is Cameron Felch. The center fielder is Cash Lynch. He bats sixth. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Callan Glynn. Pitching is Hayden Stencil. And batting ninth is the right fielder, Caden Garza. Again, Taylor Phelps is the head coach for Waseca, assisted by the legendary Tink Larson. They are 8-12 on the season. They rank 60th in the state in quality ratings formula. Out of 115 schools in Class AA, the Bombers rank 8th in QRF in the state. They have a record of 15-5. And they look like this. Leading off will be Micah Nelson, the center fielder. Batting second at first is Jack Shapersky. Ryan Hjellming will pitch and bat third. He's heading to the Golden Gophers. Tyler Myers, the shortstop, will bat cleanup. Grady Myers, the right fielder, will bat fifth. Batting sixth is Abram Tennyson, the second baseman. Cole Rapp will catch and bat seventh. Batting eighth is the designated hitter, Brenner Pagel. He's hitting for the left fielder, Lucas Olson. And batting ninth and playing third base is Evan Miller for the Cannon Falls Bombers, who again are coached by the legendary Bucky Lindo, who was named as a finalist as high school Coach of the Year in baseball in the entire nation. The National Coach of the Year. I think the banquet's sometime in June. And I can't remember when it is in June, but he's hoping he's at a state baseball tournament and not able to attend. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know exactly when it is. As the players are going out, the Bombers are lining up on the third base line, the Blue Jays on the first base line. And shortly they will be playing our national anthem here. We're sitting in the announcer's stand behind home plate at John Burch Park in Cannon Falls.
Number 2, Brendan Pagel. Number 4, Ryan Hjellming. Number 6, Cole Rapp. Number 8, Micah Nelson. Number 9, Grady Myers. Number 10, Abram Tennyson. Number 13, Tyler Myers. Number 18, Evan Miller.
Bucky Lindo, by the way, is assisted by Keith Myers, Quentin Lindo, and Tyler Quinlan. Their managers are Breck Rustad and Charlie Rustad. And the Waseca Blue Jays are coached, as I mentioned earlier, by Taylor Phelps, assisted by Tink Larson, also Peyton Garza and Bo Lucan. And the managers are McKenna Mortensen and Josie Ross for the Blue Jays, as the Bombers have run to their respective positions, 3 in the outfield, 3 at the midfield, 3 at the pitcher's mound, ready for the national anthem. We'll have your opening pitch right after these messages.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
Northland Safety Solutions knows when it comes to working at heights, safety always comes first. Based in Cannon Falls since 2015, Northland Safety Solutions is a design-build firm specializing in engineered fall protection systems. They serve businesses across Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, Iowa, Indiana, and Illinois, helping companies address their unique fall protection needs. Learn more at northlandsafety.com. Northland Safety Solutions wishes good luck to the Bombers.
Concluding with the national anthem. And I just had a little bug fly in my eye. Gee, why did I want to do that? So again, defensively, here's what Cannon Falls looks like. Pitching will be Ryan Hjellming. His battery mate is Cole Rapp. At first base is Jack Shapersky. At second base is Abram Tennyson. At shortstop is Tyler Myers. At third base is Evan Miller. Out in left field, it's Lucas Olson. In center field, Micah Nelson. And in right field, it's Grady Myers. That's the defensive alignment for the Cannon Falls Bombers. As Hjellming is doing his warm-up tosses here, he is heading to the University of Minnesota, where ironically, his roommate is going to be a fellow Hiawatha Valley League man.
Behind the plate, number 6, Cole Rapp.
Mr. Ohm. Mr. Ohm is also going to the Gophers, and they're going to be roommates. I think that's pretty cool. They're both out of the Hiawatha Valley League. Similar backgrounds, right? They know each other. That helps. So we wish them nothing but the best of luck. Right now, Hjellming is dreaming of pitching his Bombers to a state championship next month. He certainly has the tools, no question about it. That's why he's going to be a Division I pitcher. He initially sounded like was going to go to St. Thomas. And then he got some interest from the U, and of course, St. Thomas is a D1 school too. But it's not the Big Ten, right? A little bigger footprint there with the Big Ten.
Minnesota now more than ever. We all need help with our finances. Keith Myers Financial Services of Cannon Falls is a certified financial planner, chartered life underwriter, and chartered financial consultant. Keith and his team listen to client concerns, implement a plan to address them. He specializes in wealth management and retirement planning in the historic Schofield building downtown, or visit online at keithmyers.com. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Waseca Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Well, stepping in, my computer says it's 5:07, so that's what I'm going with. Start time is 5:07 this evening. Stepping in is Quinn Homstead, the shortstop. Where's number 1? He's a right-handed hitter. Hjellming's a righty. Of the pitch. Swing and a miss at some high cheese. It's 0-1 right out of the gate. Yeah, he's able to throw some heat, and on a hot day like this, he can lather it up pretty good as he rocks and delivers. It's fouled off 0-2. I've been told he's been clocked at 90, and you don't see 90-mile-an-hour fastballs in high school ball very often. So catching up with that's got to be a little difficult if he gets to that here today as he kicks and delivers. And he's strike 3 on the outside corner, a perfect pitch. There's nothing you can do with that pitch. It was knee high on the outside corner. It was perfect placement. And that'll bring up Logan Rieger, the second baseman. Where's number 2 on his uniform and the gold numerals on the blue jersey top? He's got a closed stance at the plate. First pitch is some chin music. It's 1-0. 1-0 to Rieger. Looks to his coach in that third base coaching box. And he backs away a little bit from the plate. I'd hit the outside corner if I'm Hjellming in the pitch. He tries to do that. It's a strike. Kind of went over the plate, 1-1. When I see a guy that far from the plate, I try to go outside. As he peers over his mitt, the pitch swings and misses, and he could not catch up with that heater. It's 1-2. I would throw nothing but a 1 down if I'm the catcher here. Got those hands down on the bottom of the bat. Might want to choke up if he's going to hit this guy. And he almost hit the batter. It's 2-2. Tried to go inside and jam him. As I said earlier, when I see a guy, I was a catcher, when I saw guys backing away from the plate like that, I always tried to get the outside corner. And the pitch, especially if they threw hard like Hjellming, and he just got his second strikeout of 2 batters faced. That'll bring up Callan Klinger. He's the catcher. He wears number 10 on his uniform. He's a right-handed hitter. Klinger is a sophomore. I don't know if he's related to the guy who was in MASH. It was a different Klinger, I think. At the pitch, swings and fouls it off. He was late, 0-1 to count. All the swings have been late against Hjellming, who looks like he's pretty lathered up here today. Ryan, just a really good athlete. He was fun to watch in hoops, too. He could shoot the three. As he rocks and delivers. Ball's fouled again. Swinging late down the first base line, and it's 0-2, and he's a pitch away from a mow-him-down inning. And the most important thing is he's only thrown 2 balls out of the total pitches. If he stays in the strike zone, he's very tough to beat. You could say that about any pitcher, but especially when a guy throws like this. Here comes the next offering. He tried to get the outside corner and missed, 1-2. I like the fact that he didn't throw him a strike there, though. Just a little too far off the plate. Pretty much straight away in the box. Is the young catcher, and the pitch is fouled off. Of course, he's the number 3 hitter in the order, so that would tell you he's a good hitter. Swinging a teal bat. Yeah, all the bat colors these days. Didn't have any teal bats when I was a kid. I don't even know if teal was a color when I was a kid. As he peers over his glove, gets the sign he wants. Right down Broadway, fouls it off. This will be the 6th pitch of this at bat. The sophomore battling Hjellming pretty well here. As he gets the ball, walks behind the mound to visualize the next pitch, gets back up on that first base side of the rubber. And rocks and delivers. Swing and a miss, and it's a mow-him-down first inning. All 3 outs, strikeouts here in the top of the first. The Bombers will come to plate in the bottom of the first. There is no score on the scoreboard for the Blue Jays.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit MinnesotaCoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
At J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault, you always strike a great meal. Let J-Mo's Bowl prepare and deliver the food right to you, or host an unforgettable graduation open house right there on their property. Access to sand volleyball, darts, bowling, and don't forget Thursdays mean $2 per game bowling and $10 cheeseburger baskets. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 to midnight. Closed on Sundays and Mondays. Go to jmosbowl.com for details.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Is it time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier dealer today, and have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below zero temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning or sudden furnace failure when you really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling is your local Carrier dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com or call 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
Well, the starting pitcher for the Waseca Blue Jays is a lefty. His name is Landon Stencil. His battery mate is Kellen Klinger. At first base is Avery Wetzel. Second base is Logan Rieger. Shortstop is Owen Hanstead. At third base is Cameron Felch. Felch, I believe is what it is. Out in center field, we see Cash Lynch. Left field is Callan Glynn. And in right field is Caden Garza. As the catcher throws the ball down to second base. And we go to the bottom of the first. Micah Nelson will lead things off for the Bombers. He wears number 8. He's at position number 8, the center fielder.
Number 8. This is Micah Nelson.
Nelson, one of the number of seniors on this team. I believe they got 6, if I remember right. 6 seniors. as the lefty leans in. I was watching him warm up. He's got a lot of junk. Pitches outside for a ball, 1-0, and I used to hate batting against these guys. You can give me a high heater. I'll take that any day of the week over them junk bowlers. And that ball's tattooed, but the center fielder was playing almost perfectly. He ranges to his right, makes the catch, running back a little bit on it. So 2 pitches, 1 out, and then I'll bring up Jack Shapersky, the first baseman. Shapersky wears number 20 on his uniform. He is a junior. By the way, the pitcher is a junior, and the pitch is high, ball 1. 1-0, the count to Shapersky. Adjusts his helmet, a black helmet, steps in with those red batting gloves. He's a little ways away from the plate, and he gets jammed. The ball's popped up. The shortstop says, I got it, I got it, I got it. The left fielder calls him off, and nobody got it. So I guess that'll go as a hit. Nobody touched it, landed between the two.
Now with 1 out and 1 on, that brings up the pitcher.
So that'll bring up Ryan Hjellming, the pitcher. He not only is the pitcher, this guy can hit. We saw him crush a home run against Randolph a couple weekends ago. And the Bombers could play Randolph either the winners or the losers bracket on Thursday, depending on how Randolph does. They're playing in Randolph today against Sibley East. As both those teams got moved to the west. Go west, young man, go west. Pitches in the dirt, 1-0. Bucky Lindo loves to run. Shapersky's at first base. They have been, over the years, known for their base-stealing exploits. Shapersky gets his lead, but remember, there's a lefty on the hill. The pitch. Oh, man, that was a changeup that just floated in there beautifully, 1-1. Hjellming wishes he would have swung at that. Looks at his wrist card with the number on it. Has an open stance at the plate, that teal bat. And the pitch. Outside. So Hjellming's ahead in the count, 2-1. Ryan wears number 4 on his uniform, taps the plate a couple of times, steps back in with that slightly open stance. Runner gets his lead at first. He gets looked back to the bag by the pitcher. People still coming in here at John Burch Park on this very warm evening. The winner and the loser play Thursday at the high seed, so the Bombers will be home regardless. 2-2 is the count as he fouled off the next pitch, went over the, I park on the far end of the street so my car doesn't get dinged. It's not guaranteed, but it's as far down almost as you can get. Not too far from the band shell, way behind the right field fence. The pitch. Ooh, that was a changeup that you could tell the umpire kind of wanted to call a strike the way his body language was, but it's a ball, 3-2, a full count with a runner at first and only 1 out. Hjellming knows he has to throw a strike. If I'm him, I might throw the changeup. It's a high pitch, and he's going to pop it up. Right fielder in foul territory will make the catch and retire Hjellming. And that's a big out for Waseca. That'll bring up Tyler Myers, the cleanup hitter, the shortstop. Of course, Hjellming's a senior.
Now with 2 down, that brings up the shortstop, number 13, Tyler Myers.
Myers is a junior, a right-handed hitter. Having a really good season. He also has a bit of an open stance at the plate, wearing white batting gloves. Wants to get a level swing here. The curveball hung up on that one. Boy, he got away with a hanger. 1-0 the count. It was too far outside to whap at it. He's nodding his head at his coach in the dugout there. Almost looks like he's got an earring on here. The pitch is popped up. I didn't know they would allow that for pitchers these days. Popped up. The first baseman does make the catch, and that ends the bottom of the first inning. Well, the Bombers do get a runner on a blue pit. There were no runs, and one runner was left on base. We played a full inning, and we have no score here at John Burch Park in Cannon Falls, Section 2AA. Tournament baseball on the mighty.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletics from Fairway Owatonna.
Join Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork. Lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate. A policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
Well, we go to the top of the second, mow 'em down inning for Hjellming in the first inning. 3 strikeouts. 2 of them swinging, and of course 1 of them looking. You never strike out when you contact Keith Myers to help you with your financial world. And stepping in is Avery Wetzel, the first baseman, a stocky young man, right-handed hitter. The first pitch is overthrown. It's 1-0. 1-0 the count to Wetzel. He was 2 of 3 first pitch strikes in the first inning was Hjellming. Sometimes gets in those overthrowing modes. Just wants to stay within himself here as he kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count to Wetzel. Wears number 3 in his uniform, and he is a senior. This head a stocky young man. Kind of a prototypical first baseman. And both these teams swinging a teal stick. As the pitch is high, a little chin music, misses. It's 2-1. When Hjellming has had his troubles, it's been walks. As he rocks and delivers. Ooh, and he almost hit him. The umpire said it hit his hand. He said it hit my hand. The umpire is going to go to the other umpire. And the hand's part of the bat, is it not? I always thought it was. If you're swinging and it hits your hand, it's hitting the bat. Should be a foul ball. But the umpires are talking this over. It's a strike. That's what I thought. 2-2 the count. I didn't think he got away with that. Nice try, though, by Mr. Wetzel. Give him a A for effort, right? Get on base any way you can. I don't know why he's trying to jam him. You can get yourself in trouble that way. Here comes the next pitch. And he swings and hits it straight back. He was right on that. 2-2 is the count. To Avery Wetzel. Right-handed hitter against the righty Hjellming. We're in the second inning with no score from John Burch Park, Cannon Falls on KDHL AM Faribault, Minnesota, a Town Square media station as he fouls off the next offering. This will be the 7th pitch of this first at bat of the second inning. So Wetzel's battling him well. Wearing black batting gloves. Stands a little ways from the plate too. A little wiggle action with the bat. Not a lot of bend in the knees. As he kicks and fires. Outside corner, strike 3 called. It looked to be maybe a little outside, but it was too close to just take. And all 4 batters that Hjellming has faced have been struck out. That one looking. 2 of the 4 have been looking. If you're looking to get assistance with finances, certified financial planner Keith Myers is located right here in Cannon Falls. Jaden Schaefer steps in. He is the DH. First pitch is, I thought it was a strike. They said he didn't swing. I thought he did. But I'm not the umpire. 1-0. I didn't think he held back. A lot of wiggle action in that bat, and the pitch swings and fouls it off. It's 1-1. Everybody's been late on their swing so far, which tells you the right side of the infield is going to, when they get contact, probably get the business today. There's the righty's pitch. Goes all the way to the backstop. 2-1. Hjellming in the first inning threw 14 pitches, 11 of them strikes, which of course is phenomenal. All 3 outs were strikeouts. You never strike out when you go with Keith Myers Certified Financial Planning. Hjellming's ready now. Throwing the rubber on the first base side. He'll kick and deliver. And missed the outside. It's a 3-1 count. That's his first 3-ball count. 1 down here in the second inning. Waseca is looking for their first base runner. All 4 batters have struck out. The pitch is fouled off. And now we got a full count to Mr. Schaefer. Well, no, it was a full count. The last guy, it was 2-2, and he fouled off a couple pitches. So they're battling him as he steps back in. A little bit of a, well, actually opens up now a little more of an open stance. Probably with the 2 strikes. The pitch. Strike 3 call on the inside corner. He looks at the umpire and says, whoa, what was that? And the umpire says, I'll have none of that. Another strikeout looking, the 5th strikeout. I don't know if the umpire actually said that, but the reaction from the player was not one to win you a friend. As that'll bring up Cash Lynch, the center fielder, who wears his position number 8. He is a junior. If I didn't tell you, Schaefer was a senior. Well, he still is one, I guess. I don't know, has Waseca graduated yet? I don't know. I know BA has. Cannon Falls usually does about this time. The pitch is a strike. 0-1 the count to Cash Lynch. He's got teal batting gloves to go with a teal bat. Open stance at the plate, and the pitch in the dirt. 1-1. Hjellming looked to be in cruise control in the first inning. It is a very warm evening. As he looks out over that glove, he'll rock and deliver. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. So far, he's got a perfect game going. Of course, we're in the second inning, but he has struck out all 5 batters he's faced. These are 7-inning games, by the way. As he kicks and fires, and it's fouled off, just staying alive is Lynch. 1-2 is the count. Hjellming could get himself a really good changeup. He'd be unhittable. His outside pitch misses. It's 2-2, and that's something I'm sure the Gophers will teach him. Been blessed with a really good arm. As he kicks and fires. Inside corner, strike 3. That was a perfect pitch. It was on the inside corner. all 3 strikeouts in this second inning were looking. If you're looking for some assistance in meeting your financial goals, contact Keith Myers, certified financial planner, right here in Cannon Falls. Up and down in order go the go the Blue Jays. Through the first 2 innings, all 6 batters have been retired by strikeout. Our pitch count's a service of Nelson Insurance Agency. When your insurance counts, and when doesn't it, make sure you give the folks at Nelson Insurance Agency a call and see what they can do for you, as the Bombers will bring up hitters 5, 6, and 7 in the order in the bottom of the second of this scoreless game in Cannon
As
Falls.
a business owner, you understand the importance of protecting your reputation, workplace, employees, and financial assets. Our team is ready to help yours by creating a custom lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management service to help you stay at the top of your game. Contact your local Federated representative for more information today. Federated Insurance. It's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Well, let's give you the pitch counts for the Waseca Blue Jay pitcher, the lefty. He has thrown 12 pitches, 6 strikes, and 6 balls. So he's been very efficient in terms of keeping the pitch count down. His hit was a bloop single that really should not have been a hit. Landed right between the outgoing shortstop and the incoming left fielder. Did no damage. Grady Myers will lead things off, the number 5 hitter in the order, the right fielder. Where's number 9 in his uniform? He's a senior. He's a big young man. I mean tall. Put together lad. The pitch is strike. 0-1 the count. A right-handed hitter. Looks like he's got brand spanking new batting gloves. They're white. Snow white in the pitch. Curveball hung up. He got away with it. It was on the outside corner. First baseman almost made an outstanding catch down the right field line. When he was running down there, he reminded me a little bit of Kent Herbeck. Obviously not as nimble as Kent was, who is so good at those catches down the line over the shoulder. He tried to do it, and it popped out of his glove. So Myers is still alive. That was a hanger. If it was more over the plate, it might have been gone. Ooh, man, he hits it right back at the pitcher who had to defend himself. He won't get him out. They're going to check and make sure that the pitcher's okay. I mean, he took that full brunt right off his bat, right on the left arm, and he's got some pain right now. Could have, a broken bone on. I mean, that baby was smashed right back at him. It'll be a hit, at least in my book, from Myers. There's nothing he could have done about that. They're checking him out. I think they have a trainer here. And he wants to stay in, but I don't know if they're going to let him. They're going to let him throw a couple of pitches. It was not the throwing arm, but the other arm that got smacked. Or maybe it was the throwing arm. He's shaking the throwing arm. He's going to throw a couple of warm-up tosses. Well, he wouldn't be able to do what he just did if he... maybe, I guess, if it was a hairline fracture or something, but... Looks like he's going to be okay. Man, oh man, that's scary, man. It was absolute smashed. Now he throws one to the backstop. Remember this guy that appears to be a junk baller. And if you got no feel in that arm, it's going to be tough. It's probably still stinging. So the umpire says, that's enough. Are you going to go? He tells his coach, I'm going to go. He fist bumps him and gets back up on the rubber. He wears number 4, just like his counterpart, Mr. Hjellming. So stepping in will be Abram Tennyson, the second baseman. He's a senior. with a runner at first. Myers is still in the game. As the lefty throws over to first base, it got away from the first baseman. They wouldn't have had him anyway, but I like the idea there. He thought he might catch him napping. It's like he's got his head in the game, if nothing else, right? We have no score. We're in the second inning. And the pitch. He squares the bunt. It's too high, I think. Is that a ball? Looked like a ball, but I don't know. The umpire looked like he had his arm up, too. So the lefty's next pitch is same spot, same result. When you know a guy's going to bunt, you try to throw it high to get him to pop it up. If you're smart and you're bunting, you bring the bat back, realizing he's going to throw it high, and a walk is as good as a bunt anyway, and it's even better. He bunts it. It's a beauty. He's got no play at second. He throws to first and no play there. Rounding second and going to third on the error is going to be Grady Myers. So the Bombers are in business. Remember, I told you they like to run.
So with Bombers at the corners,
I'm going to give him a bunt single, and then there's an error on the throw that allows the runner to get to second base. Cole Rapp steps in, the catcher. Where's number 6? He's a senior. And the Bombers are in business. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Your playbook is wide open here. Pitch is up high. He showed bunt, sort of. Brought it back. It's 1-0. The Bombers very capable of playing small ball, as we noted earlier. The lefty's pitch, as he slide steps, it's bunted right back to the mound. That's not where you want to bunt it. He's going to come home. He got a late start. He's going to be safe. Catcher dropped the ball. Would have been an out. I think he would have been out. He got late on the break, I thought anyway, but he's going to score. The bunt goes 1-3 put out. Going down to second base is Tennyson. And Branner Pagel, the DH, who's hitting for the left fielder, Lucas Olson. Pagel wears number 2 in his uniform. He is a sophomore. Listed as a catcher. The pitch is high and tight and is a 1-0. I do think that he would have been out had the catcher been able to hang on to the ball. Throw is there in plenty of time. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Kind of a half-hearted swing. It's 1-1. Usually you do anything half-hearted, it doesn't work. As that runner at second base gets his lead with 1 out and 1 run in here in the second for the Bombers. Pitch is too low. It's 2-1 to the designated hitter. He's got a black pad on his left elbow, and now the home plate umpire is going to dust off home plate. I don't know if the pitcher asked for that or not. Could have. As he gets back up on the rubber, he's smack dab in the middle of it. And the pitch swings and fouls it off. 2-2. Number 9 hitter's on deck, Evan Miller. He is a junior, the third baseman. Pagel takes a practice hack, steps back in with that teal bat. The lefty comes to the set and delivers. High fastball is fouled off, and it's 2-2. This will be the 6th pitch of this at bat. Coming into this inning with 12 total pitches, 6 strikes. He was 0 for 4 in first pitch strikes in the first inning. Our pitch count's a service of the people that you can count on for terrific service, the Nelson Insurance Agency. Smack dab in the middle of Cannon Falls. As it's lefty on righty in the pitch. Ooh, a beautiful changeup struck him out. That was a gorgeous pitch. His first strikeout. That'll bring up Evan Miller.
Number 17, Evan Miller.
Miller wears number 17. I don't know, it might be his age, too. I don't know. He's a junior. Right-handed, he's got the red bat out. The white batting gloves. First pitch tries a off-speed high pitch. It's 1-0. Well, the Bombers don't score another run in this inning. Waseca will be very happy. They had runners at the corners with nobody out. As the lefty looks the runner back to second base. Does the wise thing, does not throw the ball away. Just looking back, the pitch outside. 2-0, the count to the number 9 hitter, Miller. Right-handed hitter takes a deep sigh, steps back in that batter's box after looking at Coach Lindo in the third base coaching box. And the lefty's next offering is outside. Catcher tried to bring it back over, but the umpire wouldn't bite. It's 3-0. I'd be willing to bet you my next paycheck he's not swinging at this. A strike. And he didn't swing. 3-1. Unfortunately, I probably had no takers. As the lefty comes to the set, way outside, he walked him.
And after that base on balls, that's going to bring up number 8.
So runners at first and second with 2 down. And Micah Nelson, who flew out to center field his first time up, steps up. He wants more of an even swing this time. He hit it hard, but it had too much air under it. Center fielder did have to go back a little bit on it. Boy, is there a gaping hole in right center field if he could just time it a little late. He instead hits it to third base. Third baseman bobbles it, steps on the bag, and that ends the second inning threat. They do score. They get the run on a couple of hits. There was one error. There was a throwing error that allowed the runner to get to third base, who eventually did score, so an error did factor into that inning. 2 guys were left. One of them in scoring position. We played 2 complete here at John Burch Park in Cannon Falls. The Bombers have a 1-0 lead in Section 2AA Tournament Baseball.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
Fire up the grill and celebrate Memorial Day with hot deals at Cashwise Foods. Stock up and save on Four Brothers Signature Smokehouse Premium Fresh Mega Bratwurst Links. Just $3 for $5. Perfect for your backyard barbecue. Add a sweet touch with Driscoll Strawberries, 2 for $5. And don't forget a summer favorite sweet corn, only 5 for $3. Kick off summer with fresh flavors and unbeatable savings at Cashwise.
From the Cashwise Foods.
Well, we go to the top of the third. It'll be hitters 7, 8, 9 in the order. Our pitch counts, the service of Nelson Insurance Agency. 33 total pitches through 2 innings, 23 of them strikes for Ryan Hjellming. The senior right-hander, future Golden Gopher, kicks and delivers. It's popped up. It's the first guy not to strike out here so far, and Hjellming makes the catch in that high sun, looking right into it for the first out. That'll bring up Hayden Stenzel. Stenzel is the pitcher, the junior, who got hammered. As he steps in the left-handed batter's box, he got hammered by a line drive off Meyer's bat. Stands right on top of the plate like most lefties appear to do. As Hjellming delivers. way outside. I mean, way outside. 1-0 the count. That was nowhere near the batter's box even of the right-handed batter against the lefty. You know, what Bob Uecker would say. Just a little outside. 1-0 to count to Stencil as he rocks and delivers. Good pitch, outside corner. Again, 6 of the 7 batters faced have been struck out. Coming into this at bat, he was 3 of 6 first pitch strikes. I kind of like that mix, to be honest. A strike again on the outside corner. This umpire is giving the outside corner. If I'm pitching, I'm living out there. And they are strikes, in my opinion. There is a corner to the plate, you know. As he rocks and delivers. And he fouls that one off. 1-2 is still the count to the junior pitcher, Hayden Stencil. Cannon Falls up 1-0. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. These, again, are 7-inning games. Win or lose, these teams play on Thursday. If the Bombers, well, win or lose, they'll play at home. They're the number 1 seed. As he kicks and fires, outside, misses. 2-2 the count. Randolph is paying Sibley East over in Randolph, even as we speak. As Hjellming delivers, half-hearted swing is a strike 3. The 7th strikeout of 8 batters faced. The number 9 guy steps in. So far, still a no-hit. Perfect game. As Caden Garza steps in, he's the right fielder. Where's number 6? He's a senior, right-handed hitter, and the righty's pitch. He's going to hammer this. Right fielder's going to come in and make the catch.
And it's 3-3 now.
So, all the way through the lineup, 1 through 9, through the first 3 innings, there's been no hits. There have been no runs. There have been no errors. And the Blue Jays have not been able to fly around the bases because they haven't had anybody on base. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for the Bombers, up on a 1-0
In business,
score.
time is money. Grinnell Mutual and Waseca Spring Guard Mutual Business Insurance is designed to get you back in business as soon as possible after a loss. Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company and Waseca Spring Guard Mutual offers many specialized coverage sure to fit your unique insurance needs. Call to review your coverages and get a competitive quote. Call Mark Showquist or Tanner Carlson at the Nelson Insurance Agency today in Cannon Falls. 507-263-3812.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit MinnesotaCoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
32 pitches have been delivered through the first 2 innings by Stencil, the lefty junior for the Blue Jays. Pitch counts again a service of Nelson Insurance. He is, however, 2 of 10 first pitch strikes, something he'd like to improve upon. You don't want to be behind the hitters all the time to start.
Now stepping in to lead off the 3rd inning for the Cannon.
So Jack Shapersky will lead things off here. He's the first baseman, the number 2 hitter in the order. First time up, he had a single. It was a bloop single right between the left fielder and the shortstop. Shortstop looked like he was calling. Left fielder called him off and didn't make the catch. As he steps in with those red batting gloves, bend to the knees. First pitch swinging right to the second baseman. I mean, you couldn't have thrown him the ball better. So 1 pitch liner out will bring up Ryan Hjellming, the pitcher. Flew out to right field his first time up. He certainly has the power. He's hit multiple triples on the season, and I know he's got some home runs because I saw him hit one against Randolph a couple Saturdays ago. In the Battle of Lake Billsby, there could be a rematch on Thursday. If Randolph wins and the Bombers go on to win this, pitch is inside too far, and it's 1-0. Hjellming, a right-handed hitter. There's an open stance at the plate. The lefty's pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, he took a mean hack at that. Missed. 1-1. The shadows are just starting to creep over home plate here at John Burch Park. People are getting their burgers and their dogs. Hot dogs, that is. Pitch is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Again, he was a first pitch ball to Hjellming. One down here in the third. Cannon Falls up 1-0. The lefty's pitch. Way too far inside, I guess. It's 3-1. So 3-1 count to Hjellming. Unless it's in your wheelhouse, you don't swing here. As he got a lot of weight on that back leg, and he missed. He walked him. Second walk. That'll bring up Tyler Myers, who flew out to the first baseman his first time up. It was a pop-up.
This is Tyler Myers.
We're going to have a young man go in there and run for Mr. Hjellming. If I see his number, I'll tell you who it is.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 30, Trey Schoenfelder.
So Trey Schoenfelder's going in to run for the pitcher. Trey is a sophomore. The pitch, he jammed him. It's a one-hopper off the third baseman's glove, goes to short, and he'll be on at first base. Man, that was a bit of a smash. I can't see the scoreboard to see what they're ruling on this.
That'll bring up number 9. He's the right fielder. This is Grady Myers.
So for the moment, I'll give him an infield hit. That'll bring up Grady Myers. He had an infield hit his first time up. There's a smash off the pitcher. The pitch up high, 1-0. I mean, he tattooed it. It was an 0-2 count, too, and he just hammered it right back to the pitcher. In self-defense, he put up his arm, knocked it down, and he's lucky to still be in the game. The pitch. It's hammered over the third baseman got enough height to get it. The double play. Boy, I thought it was just going to clear the shortstop's glove, and the shortstop timed it perfectly. Honstead makes a great play. It's a liner to the shortstop. He throws to the second baseman for the double play to end the bottom of the third. Wow. Well, there's a hit in that inning. There were no runs. 2 runners left, one of them in scoring position. And a stellar defensive play to end the third. The Bombers do have let's see here. The Bombers do have 4 hits through 3 innings. But they have only 1 run to show for it. They've left 5 runners on base, 2 in scoring position, and it's all goose eggs for the Waseca
Northland
Bluejays.
Safety Solutions knows when it comes to working at heights, safety always comes first. Based in Cannon Falls since 2015, Northland Safety Solutions is a design-build firm specializing in engineered fall protection systems. They serve businesses across Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, Iowa, Indiana, and Illinois, helping companies address their unique fall protection needs. Learn more at northlandsafety.com. Northland Safety Solutions wishes good luck to the Bombers.
If you want an electric motor repaired right the first time, then take it to Cannon Electric Motor in Cannon Falls. Over 3 decades experience will be put to work for you. Cannon Electric Motor is emergency service offered with a 24-hour or less turnaround. If you want fast, reliable service at fair prices,
Call Cannon Electric Motor, 507-263-5332. That's 507-263-5332. Well, we're in the fourth inning and the top of the order's back up. 0-1's the count, and he fouls off the next pitch. It's 0-2 to Honstad, who struck out looking his first time up. 7 strikeouts of the first 9 batters faced by Hjellming. No base runners for the Blue Jays. As he rocks and delivers, overthrows. 1-2. Little skipper in the dirt. Onstad steps back in. Just made a great defensive play to end the bottom of the third for the Bombers. A double play, a liner. Swings and misses, and he's strikeout number 8. You never swing and miss. Go to Keith Meyer Certified Financial Planning. He'll give you the best kind of service
Logan Rieger.
to help you meet your financial goals. As stepping in is Logan Rieger, second baseman, a right-handed hitter, standing a bit in the shadows. As the strike comes over the plate, boy, it's going to be difficult to hit now. The shadow's coming over, and you got the sunshine, the pitcher, the ball coming from the sun into the shadows. As he just defensively swings, it's 0-2. Hjellming is dealing, folks. He is dealing today. These guys are pretty defensive on their swings, some of them. Well, most of them. As he kicks and delivers and overthrows it. 1-2. 1-2 to the right-handed hitting second baseman. 1-0. Cannon Falls leads it. They are the number 1 seed in this section. The pitch. Swing and a miss way late. Strikeout number 9 of 11 batters faced. That'll bring up Kellen Klinger, the catcher. He struck out in the first inning. 9 of 11 strikeouts. Don't strike out. You do some financial planning, call Keith Myers. The righty's pitch. Swings at a jam job, 0-1. This is the sophomore catcher, Kellen Klinger. Struck out his first time up, swinging. The pitch is way high. I'm a little surprised that the Blue Jays aren't choking up a little bit here. I mean, you'd use the guy's power against him. A half swing on one of his fastballs can be a hit. You don't have to have full contact. And that's my point. He just hit a liner to right field. That ends the no-hitter. Nothing fancy about that. Just a stroke to the ball, went to right field, and he gets the first hit of the game. That'll bring up Avery Wetzel, the first baseman. Struck out looking in the second inning. So there goes the perfect game no-hitter. And stepping in will be Wetzel, who struck out looking in the second inning. All 3 strikeouts in the second inning were looking. He's been painting the corners. It was a 1-1 pitch that just got slapped to right field. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. And you just got to resolve yourself, and you're not going to get around on the guy, right? So, as I said before, you don't have to have a full swing. Even a partial swing, use his speed and go the opposite way. Throw to first base back as a runner. Well, you know, the Blue Jays with 2 outs here probably are not going to be bunting. And I don't know that they'd be running either. The pitch is a strike, throw down to first by the catcher. First baseman saves an error. 1-1 to count to Wetzel. In the shadows creeping over home plate. And most of the right-handed batter's box. That's the batter box he's in. As Hjellming just needs to concentrate on the hitter here. The pitch. It looked to be a little low. It's 2-1. He has not walked anybody, and usually when he doesn't walk people, it's trouble for the opponent. It's only a 1-0 lead for the Bombers here at John Burch Park in Cannon Falls. And the pitch. He airmails it. The runner's going to advance to second base easily. On the wild pitch. Goes all the way to the backstop, and it's 3-1. So Hjellming's going to have to refocus himself here. He got that tying run in scoring position. So 3-1 is the count. If you're Wetzel, you don't swing unless it's in your wheelhouse. Nods his head in approval, does Hjellming. From the set, delivers. Too far inside, he walked him. First walk.
So with 2 Bluejays on,
will bring up
the designated hitter, number 14, Jaden Schaefer.
Jaden Schaefer, the DH, steps in. He's hitting for the third baseman. Cameron Furch. Who is a junior. Hjellming's pitch. Strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Came into this inning, 5 of 9 first pitch strikes. I like guys who mix that first pitch strike up a little bit, so they can't anticipate you're going to be in the zone necessarily on the first pitch. He spins, throws to shortstop behind the bag. He's back. Again, with 2 outs, I wouldn't worry about him. Concentrate on the batter. There's 2 outs. That guy at second is going nowhere. As he waves the bat a little bit, the pitch. Strike. 0-2. He's got him in a hole. Schaefer struck out looking his first time up. The last guy also struck out looking, and he got walked. So Hjellming a pitch away from getting out of this jam, with the Bombers still on top 1-0. As he's delivering a big pitch here, and it's high. 1-2 had the right idea, tried to get him to chase some high heat, and he wouldn't do it. 1-2 to number 14, Jaden Schaefer, the DH. Takes a deep sigh and steps back in. He's a senior. A lot of weight on that back leg. The pitch. Tried to hit the outside corner and missed. It's 2-2. Hjellming rips his hat off, goes back behind the mound. Trying to refocus here. Gets back on that first base side of the rubber. If he walks, and the bags will be juiced. If he gives up a hit, they'll probably score. As he delivers, swings and just stays alive, 2-2. There have been some pretty good at-bats here by the Blue Jays, I will say, against like we said, a Division I caliber pitcher in Hjellming going to the U. He's standing in the shadows as the batter, standing in the sunshine as Hjellming. Long look at second. Calling time as the batter, and he's granted it. You don't have to, but he does grant it. He'll step back in the shadows, the right-handed hitter. When he swings through, the bat's in the sunshine. I'd use that to my advantage if I'm Hjellming. And the pitch, he missed with a high heater. It's 3-2. He had him 0-2, and now it's 3-2. You hear the Blue Jay fans saying contact. That's easy for them to say. They're not swinging. So here we go, full count. Runners at first and second, 2 down here in the fourth, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and he knew it. I don't know why he looked at it, but he did. Strikeout number 10 for Hjellming. All 3 outs on the strikeouts. They do collect their first hit of this game. They did have a walk as well. No run score. 2 runners are left, 1 in scoring position. We go to the bottom of the fourth. The Bombers have a 1-0 lead. They'd love to pad that with batters 6, 7, and 8 coming to the plate on KDHL-AM Faribault, Minnesota, a Town Square media
Hey,
station.
Ken Herbeck here. Is it time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier dealer today, and have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below 0 temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning or sudden furnace failure when you really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling is your local Carrier dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com or call 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
Just 8 pitches were thrown in the third inning by this lefty. That's right, a total of 8, 4 strikes, 4 balls. He's at 40 pitches through 3 innings of work. 21 of the 40 have been strikes. Our pitch counts the service of Nelson Insurance Agency. When your insurance counts, and when doesn't it? They are the professionals that can assist you. It'll be hitters 6, 7, 8 in the order for the Bombers here in the bottom of the fourth. Clinging to a 1-0 lead. Tennyson is up first. He had a single his first time up. He ended up getting to second on an error. Actually, the error allowed Myers to get to second. He was in scoring position and ended up scoring on a 1-3 putout and a throw to home that ended up with a second error. Actually, I didn't write that in here, but there was a second error in that inning. In my scorebook, you got to account for the guy dropping the ball at home plate. So Tennyson will lead things off. The right-handed hitter against the junior lefty delivers, swings, and hits it straight back 0-1. Shadows creeping up the third baseline here. Not quite a quarter of the way up the line. The pitch. He hits another one straight back. It's 0-2. It was a 2-0 count when he got his single in the second. Where's number 10 on his uniform? He's a senior. One of a half dozen seniors on this Bombers team. And the pitch. High fastball. It's hit right to the center fielder. He barely has to move. That'll bring up Cole Rapp, the catcher. He was grounded out in the second inning. Bombers do have 4 hits. A couple of them of the infield variety. No extra baggers. As Rapp steps in, number 6 on his uniform. Right-handed hitter standing in the shadows. And the pitch is a strike. Slow curve. It's 0-1. 0-1 who'd love to get a wrap here. And the pitch is high. 1-1. Again, he's been very efficient number-wise with pitches. Just 44, and we're in the 4th inning. That's very efficient. Misses high. It's 2-1. Two and one to Cole Rapp, right-handed hitting catcher for the Bombers. Pretty much straight away in the box. The lefty's offering. Almost hit him. Went behind him. He kind of looked at the umpire like, did that hit me? No, it did not. 3-1 to count. People are getting loaded up on burgers and hot dogs. Popcorn. Swing and a miss. It's a full count now to wrap. So here comes the payoff pitch with 1 out here in the 4th inning. The lefty delivers, and it's a jam job. It's popped up. Left fielder should get this. He runs to his right and does make the catch. For the 2nd out, that'll bring up Brenner Pagel, the DH. Pagel is hitting for the left fielder Lucas Olson. Olson is a junior. Pagel is a sophomore. Right-handed hitter. As lefty Stencil has delivered a really masterful game here. Pitches up high, 1-0. Remember, this is the 1 seed. The Bombers, just 5 losses on the season. Just 8 wins for Waseca. But they've been hot as of late. The pitch, he fouls it off. 1-1. It really ends up being how you end the season, not how you start it or how you play in the middle. You want to get hot this time of year. So the lefty, with a 1-1 count, delivers. Swings at a high pitch. It's 1-2. To be a ball to me. So 1-2 the count. 2 down here in the 4th inning. And Cannon has 4 hits. The pitch. Ooh, didn't miss by much. It's 2-2. That was a little low, but I didn't think it was not good enough to swing at. Obviously, Mr. Pagel's got a good eye at the plate. Now he's a catcher. He probably should have. The pitch. Missed. We got a full count. Pagel's the number 8 hitter in the order. This is the 2nd time that he has seen the lefty. He steps back and hits one, a base hit to center field. So Pagel gets himself a single as he takes the turn at first base. Solid single, and that'll bring up Evan Miller. Miller walked his first time up.
Evan Miller.
I am really surprised that the batters haven't said anything about the necklace this pitcher is wearing. It glistens in the sunshine. I'm guaranteeing you if I were batting, I'd be saying something. His necklace glistens in the sunshine when you're trying to focus on a ball coming in. Pitch is up high. 1-0 the count to Evan Miller, the number 9 hitter in the Bomber order. Runner at first, 2 down here in the 4th inning. Bombers lead it by a scant 1-0 score. The lefty comes to the set and delivers. Way high. He swung anyway to protect the runner. I don't understand that at all. A stolen base for Pagel, but he swung. It's 1-1, and that pitch was over his head. He did swing, didn't he? They're asking the umpires. He said no, he swung. There's no question he swung. Now the umpires are conversing. I don't think he saw it. He swung. So the umpires are talking here. Did he swing or not? That's a pretty simple thing to say, and he did. He swung. That's what I thought. So it's, I didn't think I was going blind. He's 1-1.
Watching the steal and the throw to second more than anything.
So 1-1 to count. The home plate umpire should have had that call on the swing. The base umpire is looking at the runner. I understand that. Pitch is a strike. It's 1-2. So 1-2 is the count to the number 9 hitter, Miller. His hit probably gets in their second run because there's 2 outs. Missed with a curve. 2-2 the count. Miller takes a deep side, steps back in with that red bat. He's almost fully in the shadows now. As the lefty delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him. Just his second strikeout. And boy, it came at a very good time for the Blue Jays. There was a hit in this inning. And there was a runner left in scoring position. No runs again. We've played 4 complete innings. The score is Cannon Falls 1, Waseca nothing. Top of the 5th, it'll be 6, 7, 8 in the order for Waseca.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletics from Fairway Owatonna.
At J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault, you always strike a great meal. Let J-Mo's Bowl prepare and deliver the food right to you or host an unforgettable graduation open house right there on their property. Access to sand volleyball, darts, bowling, and don't forget Thursdays mean $2 per game bowling and $10 cheeseburger baskets. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 to midnight, closed on Sundays and Mondays. Go to jmosbowl.com for details.
Boy, could I use one of those J-Mo's Bowl cheeseburger baskets right now. Just $10 on Thursday nights with $2 bowling. So we go to the top of the 5th. It'll be 6, 7, 8. Cash Lynch steps in. His last time up, he struck out looking as Hjellming kicks and delivers and almost hits him. 1-0. He has 10 strikeouts. Of the 14 batters he's faced, he's given up just 1 hit. He's got a lot of strikeouts looking. And I fell behind on my pitch count. I'll try and get that for you, courtesy of Nelson Insurance. As he rocks and delivers. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Well, when he rears back and fires, it's tough for these guys, especially that ball coming into the shadows now. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. I just keep throwing BBs. Kicks and fires. And that's exactly what he did. He fouls it off, 1-2. 1-2, the count to Cash Lynch. He wears number 8, his position number. Stands way away from the plate. I'd be clipping that outside corner right now. 1-2 count. He rocks and fires right down Broadway for strike 3. And he watched it. 11 strikeouts.
With the leadoff strikeout, that'll bring up
6 of the 11 strikeouts have been looking. That's right. If you're looking for someone to assist you with your finances, Keith Myers is a certified financial planner in the heart of Cannon Falls in the historic Schofield Drug Building. Glenn, one of the few guys that has not struck out, swings and misses, 0-1. He popped out to the pitcher his first time up on the first pitch he saw. He also stands, well, he's getting a little closer to the plate now. And the pitch. Squares to bunt. It's a nice bunt. In the grass, the third baseman will make an outstanding play. Wow. Outstanding play by Evan Miller. Wow. That was a major league play. That was a very good bunt. Hunted the third. It was hanging on the lip of the grass down the third base line, and he chased it and barehanded it and threw him out. That's the only way you're going to get him out. 1-0 the count. DeStencil, the pitcher, left-handed hitter. He's partially in the sunshine here. And the pitch. Swings and fouls it off, 1-1. He struck out looking his last time up. Bombers are up by a scant 1-0 lead. We're in the 5th inning of a 7-inning game. The pitch. Swing and a miss. If the Bombers win this game, we'll be back on Thursday. If they do not win this game, we will not be back on Thursday. Pitcher calls time. He's got a little pink with a teal on the batting gloves. Does the junior pitcher. Got one of those sliding sleeves in his back pocket in hopes of getting on base. Hjellming, they got a long look at home plate. And he calls time again, and umpire grants it. And doing a little cat and mouse here. There are 2 outs here in the 5th inning. He can't swing till he throws the pitch. And the pitch way outside. 2-2 the count. Hjellming does have just the 1 walk. His last inning. And the next offering. Swing and a miss, and he gets him swinging. 12 strikeouts. 12 strikeouts of 17 batters faced by Ryan Hjellming, who is dealing today. Wow. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be the top of the order for the Bombers, trying to add to their 1-0 lead.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Get you updated here on some pitch counts. I've been a little derelict in my duties. .20 pitches last inning, 60 total pitches through 4 innings for Stenzel. 33 of the 60 have been strikes. Last inning he was, let's see, 2 of 4. He was 2 of 4 the previous inning, so he is 6 of 18 first pitch strikes. Probably would like to change that if he could. Pitch counts again, the service of the folks at Nelson Insurance Agency, Cannon Falls. Micah Nelson, the leadoff man, who's 0 for 2. That's not normal for the leadoff guy. Steps in, wears his position number 8. A right-handed hitter against the lefty Stenzel, getting ready to deliver pitch number 61 here in the 5th. And he does a ball. So Nelson steps back in. He's got some pretty good wheels. He hammers this, and it's hit fairly well. Left field is going back, and he'll catch it right in front of the fence. He had his right arm up against the fence as he caught that. The extended fence down the left field line. So that'll bring up Jack Shapersky. He's looking right into that sun when he's backing up there. So that was a bit of an adventure, but he did it perfectly. Shapersky is 1 for 2 at an infield single his first time up. Actually was shallow grass left field. A blooper. There's a ball, I guess. 1-0 to Shapersky. 5 hits for the Bombers. Just a 1 run to show for it. The pitch is a ball. 2-0. The heart of the lineup coming up. And this is the 3rd time through the order for the lefty. As the pitch is popped up, he threw him a changeup. Is anybody going to get to this? The right fielder does. 2 down, and that'll bring up Ryan Hjellming. Hjellming walked his last time up. He popped out to right field his first time up. As he visits a little bit with a sophomore catcher. Maybe he asked him if he could put in a good word for him when he gets to the U. Pitch is popped up, and nobody's going to get to this. 0-1 the count. I'll tell you, this young lefty is doing a masterful job of changing speeds. And that's the key to good pitching. He's only struck out a couple of guys, not been overpowering, but changing speeds is the key. As he delivers, pitch is high, 1-1. They still have not said anything about the necklace. Shines in the sun. It looks to me like he's got an earring on, too. Pitch, up high, 2-1. I know when I coached fast pitch softball back in the day, no jewelry was allowed. Must have changed that over the years. The pitch, strike, outside corner, perfect pitch, 2-2. That's probably the best pitch he's going to see. Because I wouldn't throw him a strike if I'm the lefty here. He's got him in a 2-strike hole. Try to get him to chase. He hammers it, but right to the side. He's going back, and it's going to go over his head. He misjudged going back, and Hjellming's going to have a stand-up double. He thought he had it gauged, and then all of a sudden, whoop, it went over his head. A lot of things are over my head. So, Hjellming gets in scoring position as courtesy runner. Trey Schoenfelder, the sophomore, comes in. I'm going to guess he's got good wheels.
Number 13, he's the shortstop, Tyler Myers.
Tyler Myers steps in. He's 0 for 2 at an infield single. He smacked it. And then he hit into he popped out to the first baseman his first time up. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. Pitch is high. It's 1-0. To the right-handed hitting shortstop, the cleanup hitter for the Bombers. Lefty's pitch, swings and misses. 1-1. I just love the way he's mixed his speeds. You just don't know what's coming. And that's what pitching's all about. That ball's hit solidly to left field. Coach Lindo had the wave sign going and then held up his Schoenfelder at third base. It's a single by Myers. I don't know if he didn't get a quick enough start or what. Yeah, I know he held him up, but there's 2 outs. He should be running.
So with 2 on and 2 away, that brings up number 9, the right fielder, Grady Myers.
There's 2 outs. You don't worry about the guy catching the ball. There's 2 outs. He catches the ball. It's the 3rd out. So you just run when there's 2 outs and the ball's hit. And the pitch, swing at some high cheese, and he's going to be out by a mile. I mean a mile, maybe a mile and a half. Throw is at home, and he's going to be out of the plate. They just ran themselves out of an inning They sent the runner from first. The catcher threw it down. He was not even in sliding position. He started to run back to first. Bucky sent Schoenfelder from third, and he gets thrown out at the plate. So it actually goes, let's see, to retire that runner, it goes 2-4 to 2 for the putout. You don't see that in your scorebook every day of the week. The Bombers do collect a couple of hits, including an extra bagger, but they have absolutely no runs to show for it. And they had one runner left here in the fifth inning. Well, they hope that doesn't come back to haunt them because they only have a 1-0 lead. We go to the top of the sixth. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Waseca Bluejays.
Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their Like Magic nationwide parts locator. New and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires. 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-thru recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
Well, that was an interesting end to an inning. As we go to the
now stepping in to lead off the sixth inning.
Top of the sixth.
The Waseca Bluejays, number 6. He's the right fielder. Caden
Be 9-1-2 in the order. Hjellming has 12 strikeouts of 17 batters faced. You never strike out when you contact Keith Myers with your certified financial planning. Caden Garza steps in, right-handed hitter. He almost offered it a high pitch. It's 1-0. Flew out to right field his last time up. One of only a couple of guys that have actually made contact with a pitch. Other than foul balls. Hit right back to Hjellming. He nearly runs all the way to first base, flips it to the first baseman. One down, that'll bring up Owen Honstead, the shortstop. 0-2 is strikeout looking and a strikeout swinging. He has struck out, well, he has not struck out the number 9 hitter. He has not struck out the number 7 hitter. But he has struck out every other batter in the order, Hjellming. As he kicks and delivers, almost hit him. 1-0. He delivered a strike. So we got a 1-1 count. Little pink on the batting gloves there of this young man. He overthrows the next pitch. It's 2-1. As the righty delivers. Strike. 2-2 the count. Well, he doesn't want to wear the golden sombrero here. Sombrero. So he rocks and delivers. High. It's a full count. One down. We're in the sixth inning. Pressure-packed game. It's only 1-0 Bombers. The pitch. He rips it off the facing of the grandstand. It's still 3-2. As Hjellming peers out over that glove. Here's the payoff pitch. He walked him. Second walk.
So with 1 on and 1 away.
That'll bring up Logan Rieger, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, both swinging. The pitch. A strike called. 0-1 to Rieger. One down, runner at first base. I guess I'm a little surprised that we're not seeing him show bunt here because it's late enough in the game. You know, 6th inning, you're down to your last 5 outs. I'd be trying to move that runner. And that's exactly what Cannon Falls thinks as they throw over to first. I mean, you're not exactly pummeling the guy, so you got to try and manufacture something here. It's only a 1-0 game. You still have a chance at pulling off the upset. And it would be an upset. As a strike, I mean, this is the 1 seed. 0-2 the count. But baseball, unlike many other sports, anybody can beat anybody on any given day. Football, I think, it's harder to pull off an upset of a team that's much better than you are. And the pitch. He wildly throws it. It's down to second, and it's safe at second base. Well, the throw looked like it was down there in time. One and two is the count. That was almost like a pitch out. I mean, it was perfect for the catcher to throw down there. 1-2. They got that tying run in scoring position. The pitch, I'd bunt him over now, and then he hits it straight into the screen. A wild pitch, and you got a tie game. I know a lot of guys wouldn't do that because it would be the second out, but I think I would in this situation. I mean, they're not exactly, as I said, pummeling Mr. Hjellming. Here comes the next pitch. A long look at second base. Swings and just falls it back. 1-2 is still the count. To Rieger. This will be the 6th pitch of this at bat. 77 pitches coming into this inning. 52 of them strikes. Our pitch counts, the service of Nelson Insurance. When your insurance counts, when doesn't it? Count on the professionals at the Nelson Insurance Agency in Cannon Falls. The pitch goes all the way to the backstop, and he's going to go to third. They don't need to bunt him over. Wild pitch. Makes it 2-2. So you're a wild pitch away from tying the game. He's got 2 strikes on him. There's only 1 out. The infield's playing in. Interesting. A double play gets you out of the inning. Swing and a miss. He got him. That
brings up number 10, the catcher. This is Kellen Klinger.
His 13th strikeout. He's had at least 1 strikeout in every inning. He struck out 7 of the first 8 guys he faced. As the sophomore catcher Klinger steps in. Fixing his mask is the catcher Pagel. And they're going to automatically walk him. He had a hit his last time up. So an intentional pass, that's the 3rd walk. Drew Wetzel steps in. He walked his last time up. Coach Lindo's going to make sure everybody's on the same page because you know they're going to send the guy from first to try and force a throw. He's going to have the cutoff play on here, I'm sure. The wheels are turning for both these teams. What a game. Again, this is an 8 seed. The Bluejays against a 1 seed, the Bombers, and it's 1-0 Cannon Falls. The tension is definitely building. As Mr. Wetzel takes a deep sigh, he's the stocky first baseman for the Bluejays. Walked his last time up, struck out looking in the second. A look to first, he's got a really good lead, there he goes. And they're going to let him go. I know if I'm Bucky, I tell Mr. Hjellming, don't worry about the base runners. Just strike this next guy out. Just get him out. The pitch. Swings at some high cheese. It's 0-1.
Relax, everybody. You can do this.
0-1 the count.
Make contact. Put it out there. Don't need to kill it. Put it out there.
I think I'd throw the next one at the knees. That one was up in the zone. The pitch. He hammers it foul. Actually got around early on that. 0-2 the count. So this would be the perfect spot for a really good changeup if you had one. He's got him dialed in for the fastball. Right? So throw him a changeup. The high heat, and he struck him out. Looking. And he knew it. He walked right to the dugout. 14 strikeouts for Hjellming. Wow. Let's see here. There were 2 walks in the inning. 2 runners were left, and one of them was both of them were in scoring position. Wow. Well, they're down to their last 3 outs are the Blue Jays. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Bombers hope they don't have a bottom of the 7th. It'll be hitters 5, 6, and 8 for Cannon Falls. Again, they are clinging to a 1-0 lead.
If you want an electric motor repaired right the first time, then take it to Cannon Electric Motor in Cannon Falls. Over 3 decades experience will be put to work for you. Cannon Electric Motor is emergency service offered with a 24-hour or less turnaround. If you want fast, reliable service at fair prices, call Cannon Electric Motor, 507-263-5332. That's 507-263-5332. 5332.
Win or lose, 5 p.m. here in Cannon Falls.
Well, I was just checking something here. Let's see. 18, 19, 20, 21. 9 of 21 first pitch strikes by this lefty. He's thrown 73 pitches, 40 of them strikes. He has only struck out 2 batters, but he has only allowed 5 hits. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 7 hits. He's been good with guys on base. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be 5, 6, 7 in the order. Grady Myers, Abram Tennyson, and Cole Rapp are the scheduled hitters. What a game. Again, if the Bombers win, we'll be back here on Thursday. If they don't win, we will not have the Thursday game. Randolph is playing Sibley East. Whoever wins that game plays the winner of this. Whoever loses that game plays the loser of this. I think that's how it works. This section used to cross bracket, which makes a lot of sense to me. Not in early rounds, but in later rounds.
The right fielder, number 9, Grady Myers.
Grady Myers will lead things off here. He has a hit and hit into a double play, which ended a rally, and they ended a rally with a double play last inning. Unconventional one at that, as the first pitch goes all the way to the backstop, 1-0. Right between the legs of the catcher. Nods his head in approval, and the lefty delivers. That ball's hit very well. It's a gapper. Nobody's going to get to this. He cuts it off. The center fielder does an outstanding job to cut that ball off. He has a slide into second base. Didn't really need to, but he's got himself a double.
So the leadoff double will bring up the second baseman. Number 10, this is Abram Tennyson.
If this guy doesn't bunt, I will be totally shocked. Abram Tennyson steps in. He's 1 for 2. Bombers really would like to get that insurance run. They have a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the 7th with 3 outs to go. First baseman's thinking bunt. He's on the grass. Third baseman is back. The bunt is right in front. The pitcher's got 1 play to first base, and he's safe at first. So Tennyson beats it out, an infield bunt single. Gets the runner to third.
That infield single, that'll bring up number 6, the catcher. This is
Cole Rapp steps in. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to left field his last time up and hit a comebacker to the pitcher. So going through a host of signs is the catcher, the sophomore for Waseca. He calls time and is going to go out and talk to his lefty. Runners are at the corners with nobody out. Now remember, Cannon Falls was in this situation when they scored their run back in the 2nd inning. See what Bucky elects to do here. Tennyson, a good athlete, runs well as at first base. He just beat out that infield bunt. And it was almost right back to the pitcher. The pitch. The bunt is, oh my, he called that a strike. It looked like it was outside from up here, 0-1 to count. Been calling the corner all day, but I was a little farther than the corner. The next offering is outside. 1-1. He wanted to see if he could hit the same spot, just missed it by a little. Runners at the corners, nobody out. So I'm a little surprised that the guy from first hasn't broke yet. We're in the 6th inning of a 1-0 Cannon Falls lead. Waseca has 3 outs left. You'd like to get that second run. In fact, you'd like to get more if you can. As the lefties pitch, he bunts it foul. So the bunt is probably off now, 1-2. Couldn't get the job done. Got a sleeve on his right elbow and looks at the play card. The good old signs are no more, I guess. As the lefty comes to the set, and the pitch swings, and it's a straight back 1-2. Again, not budging from first is Tennyson. Wearing a white helmet. There's a lefty on the hill, which means you don't get quite as much of a lead. The pitch. Outside. 2-2. Catcher tried to bring it back over the plate. The umpire would not buy it. So 2-2 with runners at the corners and nobody out in the 6th. The pitch is hit. Base hit to left field. Nice, soft, easy, not trying to do too much swing for the single. Gets an RBI. Does Mr. Rapp? Yep, he wraps in Mr. Myers to make it 2-0. Going down to second base is Tennyson. Brenner Pagel, who had a hit his last time up and struck out in the 2nd inning, is due up.
number 11, Charlie Nelson. Now stepping in, the designated hitter, number 2, this is Brenner Pagel.
Charlie Nelson goes in to run for Rapp, the catcher. You can use a courtesy runner for the pitcher or the catcher. So runners at first and second. There is still nobody out. Bombers have what could be the makings of a big inning here. I don't see anybody warming up. The pitch goes all the way to the backstop. And everybody's going to move up a base on the wild pitch. 1-0 the count to Pagel. It was a full count when he singled back in the 4th inning. He's a right-handed hitter, has that guard on his left elbow, a black one. The home plate is now in the sunshine. Swings and just gets a piece of it. 1-1. The guy just airmailed one all the way to the backstop. 1-1 the count. Must have got a piece of the catcher. The umpire walked the ball out to first base. He says, I'm okay. Second and third, there are base runners. There's nobody out here in the 6th for the Bombers. Trying to add to a 1-0 lead. Pitches up high. It's 2-1. Again, 73 pitches coming into this inning. 40 of the 73 strikes. So not a terrific strikes to balls ratio. He was so efficient through the first 3 innings. He had thrown only 40 pitches. Since then, he's thrown 33 coming into this inning. And he's thrown a ton, well, not a ton, but a fair number this inning. First baseman is up on the grass. This is where I always would like to, if he throws it on the outside corner, you just do a half hit and boop it over his head. Second baseman also is up. Pitches outside. 3-1. Blue Jays would like no runs to score, obviously, but with all the infielders in except the shortstop, there's some holes to hit there. He hits it and fouls it back. 3-2. Number 9 hitter Miller's up. Next. First baseman creeps in even a little more with a full count. Swing, and he got him. That's only the 3rd strikeout of a Bomber today. That was huge. Well, with a first out, I think I would have those middle infielders playing at double play depth. As Miller steps in, he struck out his last time up, but he walked in the 2nd inning. A right-handed hitter with runners at 2nd and 3rd and 1 down here in the 6th. First baseman still on the grass. He squares to bunt. It's a strike, 0-1. Looked to be outside, but he didn't get the bat back fast enough. Well, I know what Bucky's going to be working on in practice tomorrow. Bunting. First baseman's even closer. Pitch is inside. It's 1-1. Boy, I see that again. I do a half swing and it goes over his head and you got a RBI. Maybe 2. Even the middle infielder's up farther than I'd have them. There's a ball. It's 2-1. Like I said, a double play gets you out of the inning. It's 2-1. I would have them playing a double play depth. The pitch. Steps back and pops it up. First baseman gives chase. And he'll make the catch in foul territory for the 2nd out. And the Bombers are in danger again of only getting 1 run when they had runners at 1st and 3rd and nobody out.
He's the center fielder, and this is Micah Nelson.
Coach Phelps is going to come out. I didn't see anybody warming up, but maybe I wouldn't see it. There's 2 outs. There's not really much in your playbook now. As Micah Nelson steps up, he's 0 for 3, so he's due. Well, with 2 outs, Nelson, remember, has really good wheels. Do you dare throw on a squeeze here? You'd love to get that third run if you can. You'd love to get a hit and get 4 runs going into the 7th. The pitch is too high. It's a ball. 1-0. He may have asked him if he wants to walk him and put a force at any base. I might do that anyway if it was me. The pitch. It's hammered foul. 1-1 the count to Micah Nelson looking for his first hit today. A long tradition of really good leadoff hitters in Cannon Falls history. The pitch. Oh, that was a beautiful changeup. Just floated in there. It's 1-2. And he's a pitch away again from getting out of a jam. This guy is really good, the junior lefty. Changes speeds well. He hammers this one. Is it going to be caught? It is not going to be caught. 2 runs are going to score. He's got himself a double. Center fielder gave it a valiant effort. Well, I told you he was due. He gets a 2-run double to make it 4-0 Cannon Falls. And Coach Phelps is going to come out. And it appears he's going to make a coaching change here, a pitching change. The lefty threw well, but not well enough. Looks like going to the pitching mound is going to be the shortstop, Honstad, here in the 6th.
Now coming on to do the pitching, number 1, Owen Honstad.
The pitcher, I think, is going to go to the outfield here. The first baseman is going to go over to third.
Moving to third base, number 3, Avery Wetzel. Now playing first base, number 6, Caden Garza. Moving into center field, number 4, Aiden Stencil. And moving from center field to right field, number 8, Cash Lynch. I think that's right. I can't see it on.
Yeah, no, you got it right. A lot of position changes there, though. If you've never played third base here, you're kind of looking in the sun. And he went from first to third where the sun was behind him at first, I think. Appears that way to me anyway. So the Bombers have got themselves some breathing room, up 4-0 with Hjellming dealing here. He's only given up the 1 hit. Onsted's a harder thrower. He's a right-hander. But again, Stencil really kept them off balance for the most part till this 3rd time through the order. So Shapersky will be the first man that Honstad faces. He's singled in the first inning and hit a liner to second and flew out to right field.
So now stepping in for the Cannon Falls Bombers, number 20. He's the first baseman, Jack Shapersky.
Jack's the junior, right-handed hitter. He's also a put-together lad. As the righty from the set delivers high, 1-0. 1-0 the count. The next offering, outside, it's 2-0. 96 pitches were thrown by Stenzel. There's a strike. 2-1 the count. .53 of the 96 were strikes. So not a great strikes to balls ratio. You only walk a couple of guys though on the pitch. Strike. 2-2. Jaworski is a guy in scoring position here with 2 down. And the pitch. Swings at a high pitch and fouls it off. To stay alive, you got to protect. 2-2. This inning started with a double by Grady Myers. There was an infield single by Tennyson. Cole Rapp hit a RBI single. He lunges at the next pitch to stay alive, 2-2. Then there's a strikeout and a pop-out before a timely 2 RBI double by Micah Nelson. Gordy Kosfelder at the KDHL Sports Microphone, KDHL AM Faribault, Minnesota, Town Square Media Station, and a strikeout swinging ends the bottom of the 6th, but not before the Bombers collect 3 runs, and they do so by having 4 hits in the inning. They had 11 hits in this game and only 4 runs. That's how good the Waseca starting pitcher was with guys on base in this game. They do leave another runner in scoring position. They are hoping that does not come back to haunt them. Right? They're hoping that doesn't come back to haunt them.
As a business owner, do you have a game plan in place to stay focused on safety and preventing claims? Let our team help support your business. Federated Insurance offers a customizable lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management services to help you continue your winning streak. At Federated Mutual Insurance Company, it's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Well, Hjellming finishing his warm-up tosses. Has a cushion here, a 4-0 cushion to work with. So he should be relaxed. He's at 99 pitches. Remember, he's a strikeout pitcher. 66 of the 99 strikes, he has struck out 14. As Cameron Furch is going to hit for himself here. He's been DH for the whole game. The third baseman, a right-handed hitter. Schaefer was 0 for 2 as the DH. Swings and misses, 0-1. Might as well give him a shot, huh? Furch, a junior. Hjellming throws a BB. It's 0-2. Like I said, he should be relaxed. You got a 4-0 lead. Just rear back and fire. Throw it to the catcher's mitt. Don't get too fancy. As he rocks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Number 15 in strikeouts. That's what being our Cash Lynch. You never strike out when you contact Keith Myers, certified financial planner in Cannon Falls.
For the Bluejays, number 9, Riley Mitchell.
So coming into bat is going to be Riley Mitchell, a senior. The other guy struck out twice looking. That was Lynch. Hjellming kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. I like the fact that these guys coming off the bench are coming in swinging. You can't get hit if you don't swing the bat. He tried to offer it that. Was that a ball? I guess it was. 1-1. Sure looked like a pretty good pitch. 1-1 to count. He almost offered that. Hjellming's next pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Well, he started with a mow him down inning. Can he end with a mow him down inning? As he rocks and delivers. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and the young man knew it. 16 strikeouts.
Here in the top of the 7th, That'll bring up number 11, the left fielder, Callan Glenn.
9 of the 16 strikeouts have been looking. And that'll bring up Callan Glenn, who's 0 for 2. He's one of only a couple of guys that haven't struck out against Hjellming. That's why he's batting now. As Hjellming delivers. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's going for that. Start with a mow him down, end with a mow him down. The senior rocks and fires, swings and just gets a piece of it, and they're down to their last strike. In whomever the Bombers play, it could be Randolph, could be Sibley East Thursday. It'll be here, and we will be here to bring it to you. On the mighty 920 KDHL, we'll begin shortly before 5 like we did this evening. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. As he kicks and delivers. Strike 3 called. He gets a kind of sarcastic look. 17 strikeouts. 17 strikeouts by Hjellming. Will give his pitch totals and the final totals in this one. The Bombers win 4-0.
Now more than ever, we all need help with our finances. Keith Myers Financial Services of Cannon Falls is a certified financial planner, chartered life underwriter, and chartered financial consultant. Keith and his team listen to client concerns, implement a plan to address them. He specializes in wealth management and retirement planning in the historic Schofield building downtown, or visit online at keithmyers.com. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Join Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
Well, 10 pitches, 9 of them strikes were thrown in that 7th inning by Hjellming. Talk about being focused. He ended up with 109 total pitches, and 75 of the 109 were strikes. He struck out 17 of the 25 batters he faced. That's 4 batters over the minimum. I'd say he was pretty dominant in this game. 17 strikeouts. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the 17 were looking. As the Bombers advance, 2, 3, let's see, 2, 4 runners were left on base, and 3 in scoring position by these young men. Let's see, in my scorebook, they had 2 errors. In 4 runners left, 3 in scoring position. They had just the 1 hit off Hjellming. It was a solid single by Kellen Klinger, the number 3 hitter, a sophomore. He ended up being intentionally walked his next at bat. as the Blue Jays are in right field, meeting after the game. They will be playing as well next. Do they have the brackets on the back of the... Yes, they do. The back of the whatchamajiggy, the brackets on the back of the program. So Cannon Falls advances. You go down to the elimination bracket on Thursday. Waseca goes down to the elimination bracket. And we'll let you know when we know if Randolph defeats Sibley East today, or if Sibley East defeats Randolph. Whoever wins that game plays Cannon Falls this Thursday at 5. We'll have it for you here on the Mighty 920. A big thank you to the Waseca Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Agency for jumping on board. Northland Safety Solutions, Keep Fire Certified Financial Planning, Nelson Insurance Agency, and Cannon Electric Motor all jumped on board. Again, we are bringing you only the winners bracket games. As long as they stay in the winners bracket, we'll have their games. And if the final game, if they were to lose on the last day, they'd have to come back and be beaten twice. We would still have that game for you. And if they were in the championship game, we would have it for you if they had to come out of the losers bracket to play it. So we'll treat that like a winners bracket game. But otherwise, it just gets to be too many games. You know, if you got bumped to the losers bracket here, you have to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more games just to get back to the winners bracket. And then you got 2 more after that. That's all through the losers bracket. If you stay in the winners bracket, you win Thursday, you wait till Saturday, stay in the winners bracket Saturday, and the championship will be crowned the following Thursday, as this tournament will move to Gross Park in Waterville. Beautiful ballpark on Saturday of this week. So again, your final score 4-0. Cannon Falls wins. Ryan Hjellming picks up the win. He strikes out 17 batters, throws 109 pitches, 75 of them strikes. 10 of the 17 strikeouts were looking, allows just 1 hit in the game. 4 runners were left, 3 in scoring position. The starting pitcher, Stencil, throws 96, 53 of them strikes for Waseca. Coming into relief and throwing 7 pitches in that final inning. 5 of them strikes was Hanstad, as the Bombers improve their record now to 16-5, and the Blue Jays are now 8-13 on the season, and they're in the elimination bracket, which means you have to keep on winning or your season is over. We're going to take you back to KDHL Radio for some terrific classic country music. Hope you can join me on Thursday right back here at John Burch Park. We'll get underway probably about the same time, about 4:50 Thursday afternoon. Till then, this is Gordy Kosfeld. Have yourselves a great rest of the evening. Big thank you to Community Resource Bank. They have a branch in Cannon Falls as well as Northfield and Faribault and Roseville. Harley's Auto Salvage Faribault. Taji Jewelry in downtown Kenyon. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond. As I said, Nelson Insurance Agency brought you our pitch counts tonight. And you never strike out when you contact Keith Myers, Certified Financial Planning, in the heart of Cannon Falls in the historic Schofield Drug Building. Super folks, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, Cashwise Foods out of Owatonna are some of our other super sponsors. If I didn't mention it, Northland Safety Solutions jumped on board here as well. And the Fairway Food Stores located in Owatonna and in Faribault. Federated Insurance is another one of our super folks, along with Waseca Spring Garden Mutual. They've been around. They might be the oldest continuous business in Minnesota. We're doing some checking on that. Something to be very, very proud of. Have a super rest of the night, everybody.
There are 2 types of business owners, those who are busy and those who want to be busy. Toast is designed for both, with tools to keep you humming and help turn grind into growth. That's how you turn busy into business. Toast, built for busy.
Today on the pod, we're talking to Megan, trapeze artist and Scratchers enthusiast. So, Megan, what do you like about playing Scratchers?
Well, they're easy to play when I'm hanging around.
Oh, okay. Like when you're relaxing?
No, like when I'm hanging on the trapeze. I swing upside down, then do a quadruple somersault, all while playing Scratchers. Watch this. Ta-da!
Unbelievable.
I know, right?
Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase player claim.